Hi everyone, and welcome back to Mission 1820 and this week's episode of Have You Ever Wondered? This is a weekly series where we answer a common biblical question in just 5 minutes or less. So if you're new to the channel, we welcome you and we encourage you to browse all of our other available content. So without further ado, let's get to this week's question. Have you ever wondered, can the day of the rapture be predicted? Well, this is so common that people continue to try and predict the date of the rapture. And the rapture is the day that Jesus Christ will come back and take his believers to heaven. Now, even the disciples asked Jesus this question in Matthew chapter 24, verse 3, when they asked Jesus, "Tell us, when will these things be? And what will be the sign of your coming and of the end of the age?" The problem is that every time someone tries to predict the date of the rapture, they have always been wrong. And the reason is simple. God simply doesn't need us to know. Jesus tells us in Matthew chapter 24, verse 36, "But of that day and hour no one knows, not even the angels of heaven, but my Father only." He also shares with us in Matthew chapter 24, verse 44, "Therefore you also be ready, for the Son of Man is coming at an hour you do not expect." The Bible makes it clear that the date of the rapture cannot be predicted and that only God knows when it will take place. You know, the desire to know this mystery is not strange or unusual because people have been asking for years when the return of Jesus Christ will be. Jesus even tells us in Revelation chapter 22, verse 20, when he says, "He who testifies to these things, yes, I am coming soon." But what does this mean? It means that we know that Jesus is coming back, but we just don't know when. It could be in the next 10 seconds, or it could be in the next 10 years. So what does this mean for us, though? It means that if God wanted for us to know the date, he would have told us. See, God wants us to spend our time preparing for Christ's return and not wasting our time trying to predict his return. The Bible exhorts believers to prepare to do the work before them. James chapter 5, verse 8 says, "You also be patient. Establish your hearts, for the coming of the Lord is at hand." So, while we're waiting for Jesus' return, our job is helping others prepare their own hearts for his arrival. So now you know if the date of the rapture can be predicted. So God bless and thanks for watching.